Becky! You know Vanessa doesn't want to go with you to the dance, right? Man, when I was younger, I must have been one of the greatest fumble masters of my time. Grant, all the fumbles I'll be talking about are from middle school, but technically anything middle school and up counts, so let me just get this over with. To anyone who doesn't know me personally, you're probably asking yourself,
how is the tall, muscular, nonchalant dreadhead fumbling the baddies?
Get over yourself!
Well, believe it or not, I ain't always looked or acted the way I am today. Back then, I still had that skittle-diddle football head with the classic zip-up sweater or jacket, and some sweatpants that half of the time were floods. So yeah, now that you got the context of my appearance, let me get to yapping. Also, if you haven't, please like and subscribe. Do it! Okay, the first one. There's a girl, we're gonna call her Campbell. And simply, this is one of the classic ways many people, including myself, fumbled the bag. Rushing.
Oh my God, bro.
Now, when you like someone, a lot of the times those feelings are really strong and you're just itching to tell that person how you're feeling about it. But believe it or not, timing is very important. Oh, you don't believe me. You believe in love at first sight, huh?
Chan, no one said that!
Well, listen. When you go on a date with someone you really like, I don't care how crazy good the vibes are. I don't care if the stars align and Jesus came back on the same day. You're not gonna... Becky! Will you marry me?
Oh, hell no, man.
Now, what made you think that was a good idea? So, I kind of like just met Campbell as the classmate who sat next to me in my last hour of the day. And let's just say that within a couple of weeks of just simple small talk, I had assumed that she might have liked me. Dang, this is delusion at its finest. And I thought Rose was bad.
Oh, really?
Oh shoot, I wasn't.
That's how you're going to do me? That's how you're going to do me? Delusional? Fine.
Oh, so you're agreeing with me?
No. I'm just removing my seal of approval.
You wouldn't.
Try me.
Wait, no, I still have more girls to talk. Yo, it's Chan. And since the Fumble Master literally had the fastest and most well-received engagement out of all my videos so far, I'm giving you all a sequel. Who knows? Maybe there'll even be a Fumble Master 3. Alright now, the fumbles I'll be talking about in this video still take place in middle school. But for now, you'll get all the rest of the fumbles that I had. Yeah, Rose, I don't need your seal of approval.
You're sure about that?
Try me.
What? How?
What a fool! To think you possess such power, while only being a mere cameo is simply tomfoolery. The Cartoon Master is not just a title given simply for ego. It is a fact. Anywho, there was another girl, and we're gonna call her Star. Now, Star was cool and chill, and me and Star were low-key friends, but there was a very severe problem. Me. You see, in 7th grade, I was basically a roasting punch bag for anyone who didn't have anything better to do than to rip on someone else. And in my Math Essentials class, yes, my Math Essentials class, I literally was only there because I wasn't paying attention in class. I wasn't actually stupid, and I was stuck with hooligans, where I'd get cooked, blamed, and all the in-between. Wait, Chan, what does this have to do with Star? Why are you yapping about a math? I was getting to that. Star was unfortunately in this class for a similar reason to me, and she was able to witness me getting roasted dang near every day. Welp, he's cooked. Now the thing was, Valentine's Day was coming up, and there was an announcement that they would be selling some chocolate candies where you could give them to a valentine or a friend. And I guess for some reason, I thought this was the perfect opportunity to let my little crush know that I messed with her by giving her some chocolates.
What?
Now the cool part about this was that they would be given out in the last hour of the day by a teacher based on who was in that class. So they would see that the chocolate was from me, but I had to do the delivery. So I went on ahead and bought the chocolate. And when the day came and the teacher called her name, she was so shocked. And when she saw who it was from, she looked at me from across the classroom, smiled, mouthing, "Thank you so much."
Oh, great heavens! Did the boy really do it?
I think he really did.
Hold on. It's not confirmed that he got the girl.
It's entirely possible.
Unfortunately, a day or two later in Math Essentials, she pulled me to the side while we were in private. She told me that she was very flattered by my gift, but she wasn't ready to date anyone at the moment. Crazy enough, she actually didn't date anyone in middle school at all, so she wasn't just giving an excuse. And yeah, that was definitely a fumble, but I guess in a way I was in possession.
What?
This is probably the smoothest fumble I had, to be honest. Rejected in the most respectful way possible. No one else knew. Man, I low-key say it's a W for experience, man. Oh man, he's definitely not pulling any black queens anytime soon. And now for the second fumble. Get it? Because the second fumble matches with the title, the Fumble Master 2, kind of matching the...
Shut your
Alright, now this girl was simply really pretty to me. Man, I'm struggling to give her a good name, you know? I really like this girl. I don't want to give her just a random name.
Brother, this guy stinks!
Let's call her Vanessa. Now, Vanessa was simply cute, okay? And I've known her since 6th grade. Now, I liked her at the same time I liked Campbell. Shoot, I like Vanessa even more. But I didn't really think I had a chance based on social standing. So I went for Campbell.
You what?
Now, to be honest, I don't think I would have ever attempted if it wasn't for this random day near the last day of 6th grade. You see, I was drunk when Vanessa came to me and asked if I had an older sister. Once I responded, she asked for her name. And when I gave her name, let's just say that we both unlocked some hidden memories from early into our childhood. After we talked for a bit about that, she smiled and left. And I automatically knew that our relationship went from simple classmates to a classic childhood homie type beat. Man, what y'all thought this was? I knew I had a chance. I'm gonna take her to the floor and now it's time to dance. Chain a man in the flesh, now I know what's next. So y'all guess how it goes and place your bets. So now that I knew I had a chance to get with Vanessa, I knew all I needed was a good class with her. Cause some classes just don't be giving off that vibe. You can't be doing too much if you know you know. So it wasn't until 8th grade, once again in Math Essentials. Okay, actually, if I'm gonna be completely honest, 8th grade Math Essentials was genuinely one of my favorite middle school classes of all time. I had the best class roster, W teacher, and an environment that made you want to get your grades right. So yeah, in Math Essentials, me and Vanessa sat close to each other where we could talk and crack jokes, you know? So yeah, the vibes are cool. Not there, but cool. But I already knew after the past fumbles that if you can't find the right timing, or if stuff's just not adding up, you can't shoot your shot unless you don't for real like that person. Fortunately, or at least what I thought at the time, an 8th grade party was being held in the spring. So once again, I thought in a chill, cool way, this was a way to get closer to Vanessa by asking her to go with me to the party. Just a vibe, no date, no label, just an opportunity to close that gap between school friends to homies. So I eventually mustered up the courage, after pushing it off until the last day before spring break, to go ask her. And when I do ask her if she wants to go with me, Vanessa very nonchalantly says, yeah, sure, why not? Like it was no big deal. Now y'all, looking back, I can see that she accepted my offer out of mutual respect, to not hurt my feelings. Not because she
actually wanted to go with me.
Oh, really?
But back then I was so happy that she was down. And I also got her number so I could talk with her over spring break. Now, are we gonna talk about how those text combos went during spring break? No. Basically, since Vanessa had a pretty high standing in the social hierarchy in middle school, a decent amount of people picked up that Vanessa is going with me to the 8th grade party. Now, this part of the story is weird because I was kind of getting some mixed signs that Vanessa wanted to go with me but didn't want to go with me. Listen, one of her best friends at the time found out that we were going together, and she was like, "Ooh, okay, Vanessa, I see you."
Damn.
Another time was when I was in Math Essentials with the crew. And while some people were talking about the 8th grade party, Vanessa was talking, let's call him Kilos. Now, to inform you all, Vanessa and Kilos were pretty close. Whenever they were around each other, Kilos was always cracking jokes, and Vanessa was always laughing. So back to what I was saying. While we were all talking, let's call this guy Bob. Now, Bob asked me if I was going with anyone, and I told Bob that Vanessa and I were going, but shortly after, Kilos pulled me to the side in a way that wasn't obvious, and he told me straight up, "You know Vanessa doesn't want to go with you to the dance, right?" Wait. So boom! Right there, in my heart, I knew that I was just another nerdy black kid who was inconveniencing someone else because they didn't want to hurt my feelings. And that stung. But nothing that good old delusion can't fix.
God, bro.
Now you would think that nothing would happen from this point, and that was that. But no, I couldn't just fumble it gracefully. I had to fumble it like a nuke. Now at the 8th grade party when I pull up, I saw Vanessa and her friends walking to the bouncy houses on the soccer field. And instead of just going to my friends or just greeting her like a normal human being, I run past her. What the fuck? Somewhere inside of me, there is some really weird coping mechanism where specifically with girls, if I see a girl I like but don't have the courage to talk to them, I run past them as fast as I can.
Are you serious right now?
I don't know, I just did it. And that made this part of the party extra weird. Hey Vanessa, do you want to take some pictures with me in the photo booth? Oh yeah, sure, just give me a couple minutes. Oh, okay, cool. Now at the time, she came off really sincere. But man, if the girl ain't come to find you in 30 minutes plus,
She don't love you no more.
nah, I kind of forgot myself because one of my friend's dads was the DJ at the party. So me and my group of friends at the time were all dancing until I remembered. Now when I remembered, I tried to ask her again to go to the photo booth with me. But while I was trying to get her attention, she is messing around playing tag with another guy. This guy was also in a real high social standing in the middle school hierarchy. Basically Mr. Nonchalant. And honestly, I wasn't that hurt by that. I was hurt from me trying to get Vanessa's attention, knowing she saw me and choosing to ignore me. Left a sour taste to the 8th grade party for me. And at that point, that unofficial non-verbal rejection hurt the most. Well, what did you expect, Chan? You knew deep down she didn't want to hang with you. Why would you even put yourself through that? You brought that pain upon yourself. Yes, okay, I get it. I did. I know I did. But I did it for a reason. A couple months prior to the 8th grade party, I found out Vanessa wasn't going to the same high school as me. To me, it felt like something I kind of wanted to try slowly. But since she was going to another high school, it felt like I had limited time before that chance could slip away. Despite all the jokes you've seen in this video, I really liked Vanessa, and I saw a future with her. My mindset back then was literally you only live once, so I'd rather try to pursue something with her and fail miserably than try to live on and regret on what could have been. Anywho, I ran into her a year later at a home football game while I was doing marching band stuff, and I hugged her? Yeah, looking back, we definitely weren't that close. But thankfully, to spare me the embarrassment, she reciprocated. Now after we talked, a couple steps away later, I ran. Like I did back then. And while I was running, I realized that I still liked her. And that also stung. And yeah, that's about it with Vanessa. There are some extremely cringy moments after that where I added her on Snap from search, asked her about the past, apologized about the past. Man, what was I doing? I guess back then, I would have considered Vanessa my canon event. But man, I didn't know what a true canon event was, man. For that canon event video, y'all, I promise y'all, I'll tell y'all when I hit 1K. I'm not playing. Now, how did I fail? I was just weird. Well, at the time, I thought it was more looks related than anything. I know my ancestors definitely agreed.
Man, I don't think that boy will ever find a girl.
We must pray for the glow up.
Yeah. Might as well.
Hey, thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. And I really can't wait to show you all some more high quality content stories coming soon. Whew, yeah. At that point, I really didn't see myself getting with anyone. I didn't really believe there was any hope. Hey, man. Granny was right, man. It's all gonna come together sooner than you think. Just keep being you, man, and grind out those comics. Trust me, you won't regret doing that. It's all in due time, man. It's all in due time. Yo, it's Chan. Let's get to it. Alright, for this fumble, this story takes place my freshman year of high school. And there's this cute girl in my class who sat next to me. And I'm gonna call this girl Zuri.
Wait, Chan, is it really a fumble if it wasn't even in your possession?
I'ma fight you. Now, homecoming was coming up. And as I was yapping it up with the homies, everyone kept saying that you gotta have a date if you go to homecoming. Yes, I know that this kind of thinking will butcher any chances of me having any fun if you don't find someone to go with, yada, but it doesn't matter because that's what the majority thought. Yeah, I may ask out Jada. Yeah, I should be going with TT. Hey man, doesn't TT have a boyfriend? Nah, guys. What are you guys talking about? We're young. We should be enjoying the night with our friends. No need to bring girls into the equation, right? Anyway, me and Zuri don't only have the same class, but we both share the same extracurricular activity. And we somewhat talk frequently. And you know what? We were friends. And I figured, look, I could ask her to go to homecoming and try to impress the homies. You feel me?
You are not Guad.
Hey, get over here. I wanted to be clever. So I decided to ask her out by making a flip book with the text popping up. Something simple, but not doing so much that it looks like I'm trying too hard. Now, when I made this right next to her as she was talking to someone else at our table, I got her attention and I showed her the flip book. When she saw it, she thought it was really cool. And then she immediately said yes. So I'm all like, yes! So streaming the abjects on YouTube worked. She liked my body. She liked my humor. She liked Yo, he did it. He what? Huh? He found the Black Queen! Hey, sir. Why aren't you partying with the rest of us?
Something tells me that this one is off limits. But I can't prove it yet.
Now, around a week or so later, I'm coming back from lunch, and Zuri pulls me to the side in the hallway to talk to me. Hey, Chan, you doing all right?
Yes, sir!
Yeah. I'm chilling. Okay, cause I gotta tell you, when you showed me the flip book last week, it was really nice and I really enjoyed it, but I just kind of reacted without really thinking. You're a really cool dude. I just no! Not this again! What about my aura? What about the slow dance? What am I gonna tell the homies? And yeah, that's what happened. Man, you're the tallest out of all of us, but can't get with anyone. What a Chan move, bro. Is bro good at anything besides drawing? Aight. But y'all, come to find out, there was actually a bit more reason to her for turning me down. You see, I was yapping in my first hour with some classmates about homecoming. And when they asked me if I had a date, I told them about Zuri. And I immediately heard, oh, Zuri? Yeah, Zuri's gay.
And I don't know what brain neuron fired in that moment, but it all made sense. Zuri was a girl, obviously, but to me, in our friendship, she always felt more like a homie to me, not showing any signs of romantic interest. I also realized that I wasn't too pressed that she rejected me. I was more concerned about my friends clowning me if I got rejected. Which leads me to today's moral of the story. Bro! He cannot be serious. Wait, I'm being for real. Let me talk! Dang! When it comes to dates and overall dating in general, don't just do it for the sake of doing it. Do it when you actually have interest in that person. Now don't get me wrong, dates can be completely just for fun, but that's only if it's clear with both parties. In this sense, it wasn't clarified. Okay, imagine an alternate reality where I didn't like Zuri like that, and we went to homecoming together. What if Zuri wanted to really pursue me, but I'm just messing around to impress my friends? You know, that's messed up, and you wouldn't want someone else doing that to you. So for real, don't go just playing with people's feelings if you don't truly intend on pursuing that person. See? I told y'all the moral of the story was good. Y'all tripping.
Chan.
No, cause y'all cutting me off. Let me finish. Wait, Chan, bro, for real, man. Yeah, say it. Admit that you're wrong. Whoa, bro. Yo, y'all look like y'all seen a ghost.
Dog, bros, why you got me voicing out this random weird guy that kind of sounds like this?
I needed someone to do it, bro.
I needed someone. You got 1K subscribers and you can't find another person other than me.
Bro, I mean, it was a weird character. No one wanted to be the creepy weird guy.
The creepy weird guy. You already about to surpass me in subs, and you just gotta rub it in, huh? That's cool. It's great. Twin. Great. Can't wait to make the Fumble Master 3.
You're joking.
Yeah, joking.
We're not doing another Fumble Master, bro. You promised me.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Chandler, I swear to...
Ooh, dang. Oh man. All right. Guys? Hey, Rose, what's going? Ice.
After all I've done for you, after what we've been through, you dare betray me behind my back once more?
Content is content. Last time I checked, I told you what would happen if you had me play that creepy guy in your last video.
So that's how we're moving.
If that's how you interpret it, so be it.
Chan, you're getting killed out there. Let me help. Chan, come on. If you don't tap into my power, we're both gonna die.
Ooh, I was just waiting for the opportunity to use the Chaos Emeralds. We can use those, right, Hourglass?
Run it then, Hourglass! I'll kill you right here!
Finally, a chance to put my training to use.
You know, Jan, I always knew there was something odd about you when you were lusting over that girl in Costco when you were with your other partner. Shame it's come to this, but now we gotta put you down.
Ever since you stood up to my domain expansion, I knew it was only a matter of time until that power would be used for evil.
Man, I knew he was jealous of Rose passing him as subscribers, and y'all thought I was tripping.
Jan,
This breaks my heart. As the leader of the elite strike force, it is my unfortunate duty to have to put a fellow Michigander down. Please, don't make this any harder than it has to be.
I don't care what squad or team you guys are. I'll take you all on!
I got it.
Chan, you're getting killed out there. Let me help. Chan, come on. If you don't tap into my power, we're both gonna die. You cannot, bro. You can't be serious.
No, he's right. I gotta do this the right way.
Oh, we're so dead, bro.
What? Can't expect me to leave without knowing you're okay first.
Yeah, whatever.
Anywho, I want to let you know that this is it.
This is it? Chan, what are you saying?
The Fumble Master series is no more. Unless this video gets 100,000 likes, of course. Yeah, like they'll ever get that. The point I'm trying to make is, you're my girl. And I don't want to make any content on this channel that upsets you or makes you uncomfortable.
You know I don't actually care. This is just part of the bit.
Regardless if you allow it or not, if it's just a joke to you, I refuse to build my channel on that type of timing and energy. I don't want my community to only crave one type of content.
Chan.
If I can't make it big without resorting to what everyone else does, then maybe that's not for me. And it doesn't help that when I make content like this, people are already assuming the worst of my character and they can't take a joke. Do you know what it feels like to be put in a position where people don't think I care about you? If that's the kind of traction these kinds of videos get, then I can't do that again. We might find the jokes funny, but others don't. And to me, that's just not worth it. Sorry if I'm being dramatic.
Yeah, okay, I see your point.
Yeah, let me wrap this up. As you heard, the Fumble Master Trilogy is now complete. Whether if you found me with the Fumble Master 2 or any of my other videos, I hope you stay with me on my YouTube journey as I try to tell various different stories. If y'all for real just want to see some more fumbles or some more girl stories for the laughs, then y'all know what to do. But until then, I ain't making any more girl junk like this unless it's directly connected to my character development. So until next time, thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos, and remember, the MVP is nothing without his team. See ya!